Hello, everybody. How's it going? This is Coach Fiona Rose. How are you? How are you? Please go ahead and comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And welcome to this EFT Live. All right, so today we are going to talk about, is anyone perfect? This is going to bring up some triggers and some stuff. But hey, what can we do with this? What can we change? I would love to share this with you because there's so much going on right now, especially in our world. So some of you may know that we've launched a 30-day weight release challenge, and we started on Monday, so today's day 4. And in the first 24 hours, we had women just breaking through all of these mental and emotional barriers that they had to loving their body, to appreciating their body, and also for the reasons why they were emotionally eating, which was causing weight. And so it was amazing. It has been amazing to witness this. And today we did a big healing on the challenge about perfection, and this issue came up. So I want to talk about it with you all, share it with you so we can do some clearing. Make sure to hit the like and the heart button. Make sure to share this with anybody who can benefit from this conversation as well. Okay, so the question is anyone perfect? And do you struggle with always trying to be perfect? And are you sick and tired of it? I know I am. Because for probably most of my life, and I think for most of us, we've been trained and taught to try to be perfect in every way, shape, and form. And the big lie there is that if we're perfect, we're going to be loved, or we're going to be accepted, or people won't reject us, right? And so social media is a huge thing that promotes this perfection, but does it really exist? In my belief, no. I think perfection is something that we create from a state of fear, from a state of not enough. I believe in what I like to call being imperfectly perfect, so it kind of cancels it out. And it's just being imperfectly who you are, being you, being me, being who we all are, right? Now, the problem is that a lot of us have put so much energy into trying to be perfect. And that's why we get tired, and that's why we get sick of it. That's why we don't want to do it anymore. But then we keep doing it because why? Because it's a lie and we're believing the lie. So it's not wrong that we've done this, but it definitely is something we can change, right? So if you want to change this belief of perfection, all of this energy you're wasting, let me know, comment below, give me a whoop whoop, because we're going to do some clearings. So we're going to do some tapping, and I just want to remind you that everything comes up in layers. So if you feel something come up, sit with it, be with it, tap with it, and the next layer will come up. Okay. So the first thing about perfection that I've learned in my life, because I was definitely hardcore perfectionist, is that I did it to be loved. Okay, so let's start tapping on that together. We're going to start with the points. Just follow along. We're going to process this together. So everywhere where I've decided perfection is love, I release it and I let it go. Big deep breath. Everywhere I've decided that perfection is love, I release it and I let it go. Everywhere that I've decided that perfection is love, I now release it and I let it go. Everywhere that I've decided that perfection is love, I now release it and I let it go. Everywhere that I've decided that perfection is love, I now release it and I let it go. Everywhere that I've decided that love is perfection, I now release it and I let it go. Everywhere that I've decided that love is perfection, I release it and I let it go. Tapping on the heart. Everywhere that I've decided that love is perfection, I now release it and I let it go. Everywhere that I've decided that love is perfection, I now release it and I let it go. Big deep breath. Okay, so let me know what's coming up for you guys. Comment below. So on this next round of tapping, I want to work with this feeling of worthiness. So I can tell with so many people, and myself included, that perfection's tied into this feeling of not being worthy. It's like, well, if I'm not perfect, I'm not worthy of my partner, or I'm not worthy of my friends, or I might not be worthy of the things that I dream of. And if you feel that way, you're not alone. But it's something that we have to untwist in the brain, right? Because that's another lie, and we can clear it, okay? So let's start with the tapping again, and we're going to go through, and we're going to acknowledge this lack of worthiness, and then release it and let it go. So all of this unworthiness, I now release it and I let it go. All of this unworthiness, I now choose to release it and let it go. All of this unworthiness, I now choose to release it and let it go. All of this unworthiness, I now choose to release it and let it go. All of this unworthiness, I now choose to release it and let it go. All of this unworthiness, I now choose to release it and let it go. All of this unworthiness, I now choose to release it and let it go. All of this unworthiness, I now choose to release it and let it go. All of this unworthiness, I now choose to release it and let it go. Big, deep breath together. Letting go. Now, one of the lies that we've believed about this stuff is that a lot of times we feel like we only can be loved by somebody else if we are perfect. But nobody's perfect, right? But there are people who are being loved for their imperfections. And so everywhere where you've decided, concluded, agreed, and believed that you have to be perfect to be loved by somebody else, would you now be willing to destroy and uncreate that? If you want that, say yes. Right or wrong, good or bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Big deep breath. Let that expectation go. And everywhere where you've decided that you have to be perfect to be successful, would you now destroy and uncreate that? Big deep breath. And let that go. Good. How are you feeling? Let me know. I'd love to know. And I just want to remind you that you do not have to be perfect. That there's no just, camera in the sky that's judging you every second, looking to your perfection. Everything in this reality has its own vibration, and you do too. You have your magic, you have who you are, and that's beautiful and amazing. So if you start to release this perfection, you'll start to come back into who you are. And you know what's so cool about it is that people will love you for those imperfections. People will love you for your weird self, your weird things, your feelings, your thoughts, whatever it is. They love you for those things that make you you. And that is possible. So what would it take for you to be lovable in all of your imperfections? I love you all so much. Thanks for joining me for this Thursday healing. Comment below, like, heart, share, and I love you so much. Oh, yes, and if you still want to join our 30-day weight loss challenge, you can still join. Let me know. Bye.